but I was once 230 pounds, and I was eating the meats, the cheeses, and the dairies. Peace, love, happiness, and wellness. We're talking about the stomach area, and whenever we're losing all the weight in the stomach area, the body is able to remove all the waste that's hanging around the tricep, you know, the arm, the chest area, and your thighs, just all the extra fat that's hanging around. Now, the reason why that extra fat is hanging around is because the body hasn't been able to eliminate. We haven't been able to pass through the intestinal tracts, right? And as a result, stagnation begins to form and take place. But basically, the lymphatic system is basically backed up plumbing. You know, your plumbing is backed up. But I'm still eating, right? I'm still eating the meats. I'm still eating excessive processed foods. It takes a long time to digest and break down. It has a lot of toxins. It has a lot of chemicals in there. How do we get rid of this? How do we get rid of this protrusion? It's a practice. You have to be good at it. You have to be good at being an accountant. You have to, everything that you want to be successful at, you have to work hard at it. It doesn't come natural, right? I have to work hard on my diet, but it was me telling myself that I'll be a bodybuilder, even though I'm not. I'm not competing or doing anything like that, but it was me having to tell myself I wanted to be healthy. And I didn't know what that was. You know, I never looked at food as something healthy until like 2011 when I came across Dr. Sebi. When I came across Dr. Sebi, that what Dr. Sebi was, he really talked about alkaline food, which was basically clean, plant-based foods. And one thing that I noticed from Dr. Sebi is that these clean, plant-based foods, they were all nutrient-dense foods. We're looking at grapes, melons, lemons, peaches, plums, pears, avocados, seaweeds. But then when I came across an individual by the name of Dr. Morris in 2013, I was watching his videos. In his videos, I kept noticing him that he kept talking about berries and fruit. So that was my first time really being exposed to eating fruit. I'm eating the majority of fruit, especially over the past 6.5 years. And then I do eat the rest, grains or nuts, or sometimes I have like veggies or whatever. But the majority of them are avocados or mangoes or watermelons or bananas or some type of fruits. I may want to have, you know, wild rice or quinoa. I'll have some ramen noodles, or I'll have some like pasta sauce. I may have pasta like 3 or 4 days in a row. I'm exercising, I'm walking, I'm running. It's the high activities, and it's the diet, the high activity. And I add that, and then I combine that with the habits that I have. I'm developing good habits, and I'm consistently removing old habits. I'm just taking excessive eating out of my diet. Like, let's say if I'm eating a few mangoes, once I feel that it's too much, I want to cut that off, because I'm already living in a chronic universe that is feeding me already, right? Like we feed off the sun, we feed off the oxygen, we feed off of prana. And all that means is that the atmosphere around us, where we live, is sustaining us. This is why my stomach is not protruding. But I was once 230 pounds, and I was eating the meats, the cheeses, and the dairies, right? And I would smoke the black and milds. I'm just saying, focus in on your habits. Focus in on what are your good habits and what are your bad habits. And you take your diet, your exercise, and your good positive habits, you roll that up into one. And then you're gonna backdoor it with all the bad habits that you kicked out. So now you're just gonna improve this diet, this whole particular being. You understand what I'm saying? Again, peace, love, happiness, and wellness. Then we're gonna get my baby. Whew!